Hi, first graders. Welcome to day 2 of Can I See Tom? Ooh, did you hear how I said that? Can I see Tom? It's important when we see a question mark to know that that changes the sound of the sentence. Try it with me. Can I see Tom? Why did I use that different sounding voice that sounded like it went up? That's because I see a question mark, and when I see a question mark, it changes the whole sound of the sentence. Do you notice anything as you go through the story? I straight away see that there is a bubble where somebody is counting. How do I know they're counting? Because I see numbers. Here again, I see somebody is talking because there's a bubble, a speech bubble, coming out of their mouth. I know that this girl is talking. And I see her here again talking. Did you notice anything else as you went through the story? Yesterday we found out that there are 5 vowels, A, E, I, O, U. We just pointed out A and O, which makes the sound ah, and ah, like ah. Abby is sad, ah is A, or para, ah is O. And we found out that if we sound out these words with different vowel sounds in red, then you can actually get different words. S-a-k, you try. S-a-k, sack. But over here, s-auk, sock. M-ap, map. But over here, m-op, mop. Down here, you try. Over here, t. Did you get tap and top? And did you hear the difference? In the story, I see that there are some numbers. And the numbers come up when the girl is counting. They're inside her speech bubble. Is it important that we read these numbers as we see them? Yes. We need to know numbers so that we can read them as well, and so that we can learn about math. So here you can see 1, and I've shown 1 bubble, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Count with me. Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little bit faster. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go crazy fast. Now ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Couldn't even keep up with my fingers. What about here? I see the actual words written down the bottom. We're not going to learn these words too super fast today, or not too much, but we're just going to have a look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I always thought that the numbers were the funniest spellings. Why does that start with an O? Why does that have a W in the middle? What's going on? Yesterday we looked at a couple of sight words. And we noticed that there were different sight words like it and you, yes, is, and see. So we're just going to pull out a couple today. I can spell C, S-E-E. All you need is an S-E-E. I can spell C, S-E-E. All you need is an S-E-E. And this one. I spell is I-S-I-S. It doesn't have a Z. I spell is I-S-I-S. There's just no fooling me. You try. I spell is I-S-I-S. It doesn't have a Z. I spell is I-S-I-S. There's just no fooling me. Don't do that, Mr. Crow. Seriously. Today, first graders, let's take a little look at some scrambled up sentences. Look. You, I, see, can't. Well, clearly that doesn't make sense. I wonder if you can unscramble these sentences using some of the clues about where they go in the sentence. I see an exclamation. I see the word can't. I see the word I. And if we know something about sentences, we know that sentences start with an uppercase letter, sentences end with a period. In this case, it ends with a exclamation, but this one ends with a period. So that gives you a clue about which word should go first or last. Here it's a little bit tricky. We've got two words that start with an uppercase letter. So you're going to have to decide which one goes first. Ready? Give it a go. Did you get it? I can't see you. Try with me. I can't see you. Did you notice how I changed my voice because of this exclamation? When we see an exclamation mark, we have to change the whole sound of the sentence, like this. I can't see you. If we didn't have an exclamation mark, it would sound like this. I can't see you. But with an exclamation, I can't see you. What about down here? Did you get it? I can see Tom's socks. Whose socks are they? Tom's. Do you remember when we read Pam likes to nap? And we're talking about whose cat Pam was? Well, in the same way, this is Tom's socks. The socks belong to Tom. The socks belong to Tom. The socks belong to Tom. I hold the dairy, the socks belong to Tom. Okay, so the final thing we're going to do is we're going to do a retell. That means I want you to tell me what happened in the story using these special words. First, next, then, finally. When we talk about the word first, that means the number one thing that happened at the start. When we say finally, that means the thing that happened at the end. Next and then are special words that can be used interchangeably to say the things that happened in between. I want you to think about the most important things that happened in the story, and don't worry so much about the small details. See if you can pick out just the main things. First, Tom hid. Next, the girl looked in the cupboard. Then, she looked in the closet. Finally, she found Tom. It was his turn. Did I get anything in this story that wasn't important? What if I'd said, first, she counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's probably not necessary to say. What if I'd said, her shirt was white? Also not necessary to say. We need to make sure we're pulling out just the most important things in the story. Okay, it's your turn to go and read it by yourself. Happy reading, first graders.